Hey, what's going on? Nate Kennedy, founder of Optimized Assets. I got this really cool training for you that I'm going to get rocking on in a second. I hope you're excited about it. It's the 5 proven steps to get unlimited traffic for your offer that pays for itself. So here's exactly how it is. Let's go into step 1 and not waste any time. Number 1 is you really got to define your unique ability. Are you struggling to nail your elevator pitch? When someone asks you what they do, did they look at you like this confused little baby's looking back at you right now? Right? I've been there. We all have. It's a tough thing to really define what it is we truly do. Now, when I'm talking about what it is we truly do, I'm talking about that one thing that you do that's unbelievably amazing. Above all else, without a shadow of a doubt, you are 100% confident the person that hires you is going to get a result because you're good at it, you enjoy doing it, and you know you can help people, right? Not something you're good at. Don't try and do everything for everyone else. But that one thing, right, that you're amazing at, that's your unique ability. And once you define that and you truly understand it, your elevator pitch becomes super easy. So what you need for it, right? First off, you must be able to help real people solve real problems with real skills, right? So please don't fake it till you make it, because with your clients, hard-earned money, it's just not fair to them. And second, you got to be focused on results, right? So it has to be focused on the results. It's something that you're just going to get somebody a result and get them from A to B. And I'll explain a little bit about A and B in a second here, but you got to get focused results. That's how you accomplish this. Number 2 is once you fully understand exactly how you help someone, you know what problems they have, right? Because you're helping them solve that problem. You're helping real people solve real problems. So that comes down to symptomatic solutions. Okay. So you got to find the pain and solve it. Business really is that simple. Big business grows, and businesses grow rapidly because they solve a problem, right? And here's the thing though, symptomatic solutions is taking things one step deeper, right? So many people have problems, and a lot of people in their marketing, they talk about the problem that somebody have, and that person's usually like, thanks for pointing out the fact that I already know I got a problem, right? Thank you. But if you can move one step deeper, one step farther into the process, and what's the symptom they're having, right? What's the symptom that they're feeling because of the problem they have, right? Are they staying awake at night? Are they losing sleep? Are they stressed about money and worried about going out to dinner with their family? You know, what is that? Are they not going to be able to afford a vacation they wanted? What is those things? What are those symptoms and the feelings that they have, and the things that are burning inside and keeping them awake up at night? If you can have that conversation, you're going to obviously have a much better opportunity. You're going to know, right? When you have your unique ability and you match that with the symptoms that they're having, you're having a conversation with the consumer in their head as opposed to just talking about the problem. So with that, keep in mind, symptoms are greater than problems. And when you fully understand that and you take problems one step deeper and truly understand the symptoms, you're going to be in a good position for the growth of your business, because that is your ability to find the true wants and needs, right? Your ability to find the true wants and needs of your clients, define it, and provide their solution. That's your winning edge. That's when you become that trusted authority. But let's talk about step 3 of being able to get unlimited traffic. Now, I know these things probably, not expecting, well, you're maybe expecting some tactic for traffic, right? But if you just go into tactics and you don't do these steps first, it doesn't matter what traffic you send at your business or into your business, you're going to flop and waste cash. And I don't want you to waste cash. So that's why we're taking you through the true steps that it takes to be able to get unlimited traffic. So once you understand your unique ability, and 2, the symptomatics, you have the symptomatic solutions, right? You now have the value bridge. Okay, so money flows to the person with the highest perceived value, right? If you look at pour a glass of water and expect it to go uphill, not going to happen, right? So you have to become you have to become a person of high perceived value. And when you truly understand your unique ability and have the confidence you're going to deliver a result, you understand the symptoms of your ideal customers' problems, there's a value, right? And what happens here, we're going to talk a little about, there's a Hell Island versus Hell Island, right? Hell Island is the scenario where your customer's at, right? And they're willing to do whatever it takes to get to Heaven Island, right? They want to get off of Hell Island. They will run from pain faster than anything. So understanding that, Hell Island is those symptoms that they're having. Heaven Island is your unique ability, right? The result they're going to get, right? The results they're going to get from your unique ability in the bridge. You're building that bridge in between to help them go from Hell Island to Heaven Island, and there's a gap in between there. And the bigger that gap, the bigger the value and the perceived value that is put on that to where your customers will invest with you. So let's roll. And when you do that, right, as I just mentioned, you become the trusted authority, right? When you look at, I use a Rolls Royce, why not, right? It's a car that I like, but it's a trusted car, right? People get that and they expect they're going to have to pay a lot of money because it's a Rolls Royce. So that's the same thing for you. When you build that gap and you understand the value bridge that you provide for your customers, the result is earning the highest fees as the obvious authority to help them solve the deepest burning problems that they're having. So from there, what we want to do is you got to build the infinite acquisition method, right? This is something that we've fine-tuned over many, many years of in this business, as I mentioned, since 2002. And this is where you use automation to sell without selling. So now that let's recap real quick. Step one is you know your unique ability. Step two is you know your customers' problems and symptoms. Step three, you understand the value that you're providing, right? So now you're comfortable charging a fair value to get them those results. But now you want to build an acquisition method, because otherwise you're just trading time for dollars if you don't. So you got to have an infinite acquisition method that sorts through leads and everything else and gets people coming to you, so you're focusing on the right aspects. So you can use automation to sell without selling, so you can make more doing less and let your business systems do all the hard work. Once you have that in place, what's going to happen here is, so really what it is, your business system, your marketing system, it's an activity, your acquisition model. Infinite acquisition, it's a machine, and it just turns and turns and turns. Once you set it up, generates leads. Those leads turn into revenue for your company. We believe in keeping it simple. There's all kinds of way to build online models for your business, but we believe keep it simple, because by keeping it simple, we're able to create a system that we don't have a lot of touch points to figure out. We can track our KPIs and say, boom, this makes sense. Ooh, that's off. Let's fix it, right? And so from there, that's why we use our favorite method is a webinar for lead acquisition. Now, our infinite acquisition model, the backbone becomes the webinar. The backbone really is your unique ability, right? But and you create all that information and you push that into the offer that you have. The cool thing about a webinar is it allows you to establish authority pretty quick. So it builds connection and rapport, teaches them something, gives a lot of value, and makes an offer to work with you, and then right then directly. So you address the symptoms, educate on the problem, and give your solution. It's a really, really simple process to do. And it's where the money is made, right? So when you leverage automation to get you the most sales with least effort using a simple model that works around the clock, you start having conversations with the highest level prospects that produce the highest profits. That's where you want to be, right? You want to be having the conversations with the people who are the right customers, right clients to work with. Now, once you have all that in place and you know your unique ability and you have your process in place, you have to become omnipresent. So what is omnipresent? Omnipresent is where all of a sudden you're surrounding the perfect people that you want to work with. You know exactly who you can help, right? Who it is, where they're at, and how to help them. So it's not about any traffic. A lot of people, when they think of unlimited traffic, they think of just getting all kinds of traffic, setting up all kinds of campaigns and all kinds of network. It's not about any traffic. It's about the right traffic, and it's about showing your offer at the right time to the right people. So now, with that said, you can tap into all kinds of traffic wells. You can tap into Instagram, Facebook, email, Pinterest, Google, Twitter, YouTube. There's massive amounts of traffic wells for you to tap into. But here's my conclusion for you on this, and something I've learned the hard way. Start with one. Before you become omnipresent, you got to start with one source to get people within your flow. We tend to usually start with Facebook as a traffic source because it's hyper-targeted, very easy to set up, very scalable, very quickly, right? And get in front of the right people at the right time. And then you can become omnipresent by hitting all these other traffic channels, and having a very, holistic approach to your marketing is going to allow you to do that. So when you do that, this is when you start creating and driving leads into your business on a daily basis. And then as you drive more leads into your business on a daily basis, you start driving customers on a daily basis. Now, every business can only handle so many customers, right? So you want to make sure you do that right, and so many clients. And here's some just different results. When you have your infinite acquisition set up and you have these 5 steps and you start driving traffic into your business, you start getting results like this: 2,200, 827, different bounce of leads over campaigns, different prices. So this is it. This is the 5 steps to building unlimited traffic for your business. Now, real quick, as I mentioned earlier, I'm Nate Kennedy, owner of Optimized Assets. And if you like this video and you want to go deeper into this, I have a couple things that you can get for free. optimizedassets.com/playbook, and you can download our infinite acquisition playbook for getting unlimited traffic. And then you can also, I got a webinar that's out there as well. If you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out as well. So hope you enjoyed. Hope this is valuable to you. Thanks so much.